This is Zakari Strikes Plays Prehistoric Planet Pack number 36. Alright, so this is an episode about hot and cold power. I'm pausing it because we're out of power, and I've taken a look at it a little bit, and things are looking bleak. We have too many things hooked up to power anyway. And our power is all wonky. So we need to get some more stable power up in our base here. I am going to put a bunch of smart jumbo batteries here. I know they're probably going to leak heat. But I think that we need to put some smart batteries up in here so that we have a longer bit of heat, and then they can just generate their heat into here. Yep. So the problem with that I've looked at is there is not really a cable power here to do anything to let this thing generate more heat. Yeah, see, it's geotuned, but there's so much steam in this room that it's below the temperature that we want it to be. Hopefully that'll let us get it drunk out of here. We also don't have a way in here, so let's leak this out of here. We can also get rid of some of the suits so that we're not having so many suits. Oops. Snippy. Have half the suits, maybe? Might as well get rid of one of these. It's not taking too much, or it's taking too much power. Anyway, here's the Shinebug, Radbolt Shinebug device, our Shinebug reactor, and we're sitting at 791 rads, so that's pretty decent. We never fixed this here, so let's get working on this. Something that we need to do is we need to have the Radbolt reflector send its Radbolts back across and then down. That's not gonna be the right way. I don't really want them to be able to get into here. How about we just go a further one over? This one would do the research one and is just one. All right, so we're going to do it this way. Forget that one. The loop is going to be right here. And then we'll deconstruct this here. I also realized there's probably a lot of very high priority stuff going on, and like it's probably it's either 5 or it's 9. Oh my god. A lot of high priority stuff going on here. Fix the bathrooms. So many high priority stuff, and some we want high priority. Oh, by the way, we can uproot these. We're done with these now. They were very, very helpful to us. Now this needs to go and look that way, and we can't build this one yet because we don't have a way to get to it, so we're just going to put 2 ladders right here. Look, now we can get all the way across. New printables are available. A seacomb seed. Like we don't have too many already. All right, so this is starting to warm up, and this isn't going to work, but maybe the answer is running this is for emergency power. Which one do I want? Iron? You can just continue to run, little buddy. You've been dependable. Okay, so it feels like we're getting a little bit more stable. Let's take a look at our priorities here. Kill off some of this priority. Dropping stuff off is, yes. That, who cares? These should probably be like 7. I could spend an entire episode going through the doors, or going through all the priorities on these things, guaranteed. And the thing is, the more I fix, the more it is going to be messed up. Because as I fix each one of these, it just shifts the priority to something else. This should probably be 9, so that they bring the sea comb over. This be 7. I want to give them the free will to go put stuff other places. Yeah, this is a mess. Okie dokie. So what I really want to get to in this episode is A Tale of Two Stories. We have 2 very long-term, very powerful storage ideas, or power ideas, and we can use them here. So, the first idea is that we need to make a beta Saturn critter trap hive. Like, this is long-term, forever free storage. It gives us nuclear waste. It gives us all kinds of cool stuff. So, we need to build one of these. They're very long to build, and they'll build us a lot of hydrogen. So I'm considering building the first one here. The second thing is we need to drink this magma up and turn it into stone, and then turn that stone into igneous rock so that we can continue to go. So I'm thinking about putting a geothermal like here, which also means that these betas gotta go. So we're doing 2 different things, and all we have to do is get one of these little beatinies into the enclosure. We just have to have one beatini survive this whole process, and then we'll have beatinis forever. So, building entombment. Yeah, see, like, look at the priority on this. Like, very, very, very high. And honestly, I want these lower. The dig I want high. Like, make the dig happen. We have kilograms of water in here. Plumbing, quickly look. Okay, we severed the plumbing. We severed that plumbing. We severed that. All great. This is running good. I don't know where we're gonna bury our liquid. Oh, the liquid sulfur is supposed to go here. So if they're gonna clean here. That can be. Oh, this is power that's broken to here. Do we have any petroleum in here? We have magma and iridium. How's your gas intake? We have not put the gas back. The automation for the gas is broken. Sends green signal when the rocket is on the platform. Okay. And then if it smells this, then it turns it off for 30 seconds. I don't know why this failed so poorly. Probably needs to be a pressure sensor in here. So we have this green here. Oh my gosh, look at this maze that we're going to have to traverse. I think it's going to be an and, because we need pressure in here. So we're just going to go all the way down. Automated wire is always fun to mess with. And then we need an and. Just like that. And that and is going to be right here. It's going to connect this. We're going to get an Atmos sensor in here. So we're not going to... It needs to be 20K full at minimum in here if we're going to turn this on. Oh, geez. These are not getting O2, huh? Ventilation, please. Oh, little drops here and there. Suits. Okay. These are looking bad. What's going on over here? Okay. That can get trimmed. Are these having a problem? They are not. They're doing all right. Who is over here? Oh, hey, I made you out of iron, and I put you in a very hot place that isn't collecting anything here. You know what the best thing for you to be would be like a geotuner. Not a geotuner, but to put you in a liquid. Because this water right here could easily handle its problem. A temp shift plate, maybe? I'm worried that the temp shift plate is going to try and temp shift the ground. All right, deconstruct that so we can get to 9. The other thing that we do is we're also trying to keep it at minus 150, which is probably super cold for this. It's only staying at 38. I guess we're gonna... I'm not gonna build the temp shift plate. I think the temp shift plate will eat me alive. In utilities, thermoregulator, we'll build it out of steel. And then we can also use the power of the conduction panel. We have the power of the conduction panel. So it goes out that way. Where's it going to? It's just going to get cleaned, okay. There's the power of the conduction panel right there. Conduction panel should keep it cool. Those little drops will just keep dumping cold onto it. Hey, Nisbet. Hey, Higby. We even got a Rowan. They're busy. They're busy having a nice time. It's also dinner time. Alrighty. This thing's probably going to get super hot for a second. And I guess we can just leave this at minus 100. Oop. All right. That should keep it going pretty cold. Ooh, another seed. Just a juicy fruit. Not great. Yeah, there it goes. It is getting cooled. Oh, no, it's not. It will when we get some polluted water in here. When they use the restroom, it'll come in here and then go out here and then cool them off. So it's like leaving it at 30. Building broken. Do we want to repair this? I don't really want to yet. Oh my goodness. No. Dig. 9. Dig this up, guys. What? You dig the one thing. You came all the way up here to dig the one thing, and then you're done. You cad. We need to hook these up to power. So we built this whole amazing plastic transit tube system, and we don't have power to any of it. And we also didn't build this one in here either. So I have these awesome things here, but I don't have them connected to any sort of power that would be used. All right. They'll work on this. The next one we'll probably have is down here at the bottom. I'm really worried that the transit tube access right now might be a little too much for them. Where's the plastic? Where's the best place to stick this? Like here looks really good, but we need to move all this over here. Or we need to move this over here. This guy right here is such a difficult little piece to get around. Yeah. Okay, so back on down to here. We still have buildings broken. That's fine. Building entombment, we're still entombing these things. Here, come break these. Let's see what happens and what's going on. Oh, also we have steam in this room here now. This peat is no, yeah, this peat might be transferring. Look at the heat in here. Well, the answer is we need to put more gunk right here, and then we need to vent this out, because this, well, I mean, yeah, this is a problem. This is potentially, a lot of gunk. We're gonna deconstruct this one and then rebuild it, and then that should, there we go, like that. Build that right here. Thank you. And I guess we're just gonna vent it into space. What? Oh, oh. What happened? Why did that gunkify or disappear into sour gas? It's not that hot, is it? Is there anything right here that's super hot? Yeah, or these are dangerous. The fact that does not have power is horrible. These power, all this is just powering here. We need it to power up here. So what can we do to fix this? We need to put the power that's here onto this line. This needs to get its own power transformer. We're going to put another power transformer like over here. Get this heavy wire running around here. No big deal. Whatever. This and then this comes over here. This will help us fix this problem because then we will put. Oh wait, nope. It's going to have to be here. Like that. And then we'll need like a jump. Oh wait, no, yeah. We'll need a jump for sure. Okay, that makes sense. Yep. Don't need that. Gonna need that. This power line. Oh. All right. Trying to get ourselves back into power. New printables. Ooh, definitely some algae. Noticing that we're flowing down in power here. We have 5 alerts left. They are working on it slowly. This can be 9. This can be gunk or petroleum gunk. Like, it's at 400 degrees in here. This should be rolling a little bit harder. Do you need... Are you running out of liquid? Nope, you got enough liquid. This is carrying that heat here, but maybe it's stifling it. Maybe we should be putting it over here. Because we're in a vacuum right there. Get him clean this room. I'm going to move this pipe over here. Oh, no, it shouldn't be right there. It should be here. Then we're gonna have liquid bridges bridge the water this way and this way. And this bridge here, like this bridge here, can be deconstructed, like that's fine. And then we'll get this. Just okay, sorry I told you to mop so much. Cold water, we're just like chilling off this whole room here, huh? I don't have any storage, no storage room here. All these little bits of dirt and stuff are not helping us. What's going on? Why are we only getting one person helping? Okay. We'll use this as our sweep only area. What are they doing? All right, we're going to scald our dupes a little bit while we fix this. We're going to turn this off and let them go at it. Uh-huh. I bet that's hot. Okay, well, yep. Everything that's not supposed to be in this room. Let's get it out of here. I got hydrogen gas in here now? Amazing. Right? If I just had steam turbines just sitting off to like one of the sides here, it would be amazing. Okay. Go out so that you empty. Okay, good. And then we're going to come around here, and then our cold side will be on that side, and then we'll not use this hot side anymore. Boop, boop, boop. All right, so when this turbine starts doing its thing, I'm going to deconstruct this tile right here in the hopes that it gives us more steam. It'll also be a barrier right here for this stuff. Ooh, what's going on? Come on, handle that. No power. Oh, right, because we need to fix the power here, and we haven't fixed it yet. We're close. Okay, so let's fix what we can fix. So let's just disconnect that. This can be connected to here. Eh, eh. Just regular connective wire here. Then we can chop that. And that gives us this line is fine now. Oh. Okay, so that can power a whole bunch of stuff here once these things start getting going. Can anybody fix this? Is this fixable or not? Oh, no dock available. Oh, do they have a way to get into each other? Can we get those done? All right. One more. Also, a door in here makes it so that somebody can throw microchips in here. I could put... Hmm. Okay, so a little bit of power there. Okay. Tune these. Is there a way I can tune these? If I deconstruct this, I move my power lines up to a joint plate somewhere here. Maybe the joint plate is here, but then that is there. How am I gonna get a plate, or how am I gonna get a plate here? I need a door. I can't put a door on either one of those. Well, I guess you're just gonna have to be regular steam turbines then, and this is just never gonna go. Okay. That's really nice of you to power this up. I am sure that it's gonna do nothing. Someone will get along to getting to that. Great. The next thing I should do is I should probably turn this stuff to glass. Should probably turn these into glass instead of metal tile. They'll conduct their heat a lot easier. Could peel these these off right here, just the buildings. We'll peel as much as we can do right here. And then put glass in each one of these tiles. Is it hot in here? Yeah, you should probably not be in here. We'll re-enable this. It doesn't need to be 9. Oh, there's Chip. Kind of okay with this just pouring in here, although this is probably going to heat this up a bit. This sulfur needs a better solution to cool itself down on. All right. While they turn this back into glass, and then we'll lower this. We'll lower this down some, so that they replace it. See what that's doing? Helping out. A little bit of carbon dioxide in there. Great. Yay! Okay, so using principles up there, let's get on. We need to get started on the power down here. Yellow alert, 1 window tile left. Yeah, we'll just make you 9. I come back to gold here, but I think that we're just going to deconstruct these as well, and like corner build our diamond tiles and or our glass tiles into that. Are you facing the right way? Oh, you are needing to face down, and you also don't have any diamonds, so we might as well deconstruct that right there. Put those 2 into here. Oop, oop. Oh, this is just going to go into here. This isn't going to go into there. So this loop doesn't actually feed on or feed anything here. And this is making these just go, all the bolts just go right here. That's not good. I think we deconstruct this. I think that we deconstruct this and set this up properly. Then our bolt goes the right way. We're gonna I guess we dig this tile too. Just put a screen door here so that they can't get through. Why is this on? Because this needs more. Are these babies tame, groomed, everything's happy in here? Okay, great. Looks really nice. These are... Oh, the door stifles them. Right. Don't let the door stifle them. This needs to be open. No more stifle. Yeah. How long are they glum for? There we go. Didn't lose any. Need to put a better battery on here. This needs a better battery. It needs to not get KO'd every time there's a problem. There's no power that way. Oh, I guess we're still getting some glum. New printables are available. Another dew seed. Okay, down here in this hole, Saturn critter traps, they like polluted water. So that's great. They also like it really cold. So we're gonna have to do something to make sure that the polluted water is cold. Probably not. We're not gonna really do much to cool down this polluted water. What we are going to do is we're gonna set up a Saturn critter trap down here, and then above it we're gonna do a line of generators, of hydrogen generators. But we have got to figure out water here. We have so much water just hanging around everywhere here. Do we drink it up out of here and just turn it into regular water? Do we just pour it into this one? I think that might be what we can do. We also have a bunch of carbon dioxide we're going to release. This water, I'm really nervous about dumping this water somewhere. Could just dump it into this pool right here. It doesn't look like it contains anywhere. And then this pool's already drinking stuff, so we're going to deconstruct this one little tiny tile right here, drain this pool, and then this is where we're going to try and put our this is going to be where we put our Saturn critter trap. Another thing that I feel like I want to do is insulated tile. We're going to put a bunch of insulated tile on a line right here. I'm also wanting to put ladders through here. Not that, something common. I think we're just gonna clean this area out here. With some appropriate diggy. All right. This is gonna be our basin of water. Oh, this is taking high heat. It's pretty warm in here. What's going on with this thing? What's on this line here? My gosh. Oh, it's just this stuff. Then we decided we're gonna power the suits with it. This will make this run for much longer. I think we're also going to do that here too. We want these to run forever. We're going to if I do that, we're going to let a gas in. We don't want to let gases in. What's the pressure in here? Very high. Oh, I also thought of a thing that fixes this. I don't know what I'm thinking with this little power solution. I should have just dipped it into here and then dumped it out. But we got so many lines doing so many different things right now. This can get deconstructed. You need to enable this building. I'm just going to deconstruct these tiles here. I don't think they're useful anymore. I also haven't been sweeping salt. I haven't seen any salt go by. Who are we letting through? Yeah, they can come in here and do whatever they want. I don't care. It's in here that I want to be careful. These are this is starting to fill back up. Priority 1 on them, though. And see, this just keeps dumping this. Because this doesn't have power, this is just dumping this. This is such a bummer idea, though. The on and off, or it should be a powerless switch. It should be we dump water in here, and if we don't want to dump the water in here, we don't. Good news. There's bits of good news here. Is that we can actually get through here. If I do insulated pipe and we do igneous rock, we can jump here into this output pipe here. And we'll deconstruct this little jump here. And this stupid thing. We don't need to inject anything new. We're going to just bring the water around, down, and we're going to get rid of this thing either. Like, get rid of that thing. Oop. And then up, and it'll go down. we can split the difference right now because it doesn't really matter. This will probably break. This is the aqua tuner. This line here is extra, I think. Is the idea. So what's going to happen is now water's going to flow through here. We're going to have a sensor here, this sensor here specifically. This sensor is going to turn this off if the pressure is too high. No more of this crazy machine here. We don't need that. We don't need this anymore either. Or this for that matter. This is if you detect anything other than water. Did that say water? Steam. Detect anything other than steam, you can do that. We haven't used this in a long time, so let's deconstruct this. Let's get it out of here. This can go to... Why can I not get this jumped? And we're chooching a bunch of power along for sure. Well, this is running all out. By the way, the plumbing for this is bad. I think we need to be cooling off this part of the ranch, not this part of the ranch. Who cares about this part of the ranch? It's this that's going to be generating our ice. So, my idea for this is that we're going to just take this loop here, come up here, and we're just gonna freeze up. Let's clean this up. The two lines are gonna be right here. And this is going to freeze the ice and make sure that these are cool. All this other stuff can stay warm because we're not raising plants in here anymore. So, oh, I wish I had more rock. But we're going to just bring this all the way up here and here, and then the cold of this room is just going to be right here, or going to be generated by right here. And then the brine ice being the thing that's frozen is going to be what's going to allow us to chill down the rest of the room. We're generating cold here. I also need to make sure that I don't make any weird cuts here. Let me fix the cuts here so that it works properly. We're going to fix it so that these two lines no longer work here. They're going to work right here. Overheated. Our gas pump is overheating. It is made of nickel. This line is not generating is not doing what it says it is supposed to do. That's just because of temperature, really. Can we run you now? We can't even run this line. Okay, so what happens if I chop that? Oh, wait. I see. What happens if I chop that? Can I still get my power back here? Come on, run this thing. Ooh, that's not great. I don't really like water sitting in the line right here. And then we can deconstruct this now. Because this is going to be filling up this line now. These two are taking priority, and I don't want that to happen anymore. So I think we need to deconstruct this bridge right here. What is putting water out right there? I see. Well, this bridge is bad then. No power here. New printables are available. Definitely think it should go to Chip. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching. This has been a let's fix it kind of episode. This is able to be mopped here, so let's mop this up. We've got it started. We're going to continue working on this and getting our beta hive and our geotune or a geotuner for magma in here, and I think it should be a really easy two really easy base builds that'll give us power for a very long time. See, now we have this build here, and just I'm gonna build like tiles here. Oh, nope, not even gonna do that. Just off to the side. Well, I want to make it'll be a vacuum in here. I'll make a vacuum with a liquid lock, and then hydroponic farms. We're gonna make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14, 15. And then our lock is gonna look like this is where we're gonna put our beta. And then in case we want to turn it off, right? And then we won't have all of these, but the seeds are going to generate for us. And then over here, eventually we'll get to the point where we need another 15 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, here, just use the dig tool. It'll help you figure out. So the room will look a bit like this. And then metal tiles probably right here to facilitate chilling off this here. There'll be plumbing here. We'll use insulated pipes to channel water in here. Um, if it's too warm, if the water's too warm, this doesn't work. So we're gonna have to figure out a solution over here to chill out this water here so that these don't overheat. And then once we get this temperature fixed, then this will be these will just generate cold, and so we'll have a huge pool of cold hydrogen. And then on top of it, we need the power that we're going to be generating is going to be huge. So we're going to need like 5 generators here. So that's usually enough to be on top of that. There you go. This is the beginning of our beta hive here. All right, I'm gonna let you go for now. Thank you for watching, everybody. This has been a just work on it kind of episode where we're gonna get some power while these rockets just do their thing. Oh, we need to make sure that the send a green signal above 20K. And if the rockets are there, and if this thing isn't sensing. So now these will be able to fly as much as they possibly want. Cool. Okay. I'm done with this. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye.